As a 9-year-old kid, when I stepped up to bat or played first base or catcher, I wasn't me. I pretended I was a famous baseball player. It's one of the most powerful ways we learn, and we often lose that as adults. I still do it. We lose our heroes. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. We have been steaming through Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Let's get into it. And today's Friday, so it's the last day of the week. Let's do some amazing things and then recharge the batteries on the weekend. So we are up to part 9 of chapter 8, which is called Getting Started. And a number of steps Robert Kiyosaki talks about in the book that you need to do in order to be able to get started. And here we go. So great to have you all with me. Those of you on Zoom, those of you on Bigo, and I will get back to you and reply to all of you in just a moment. And we'll follow everybody. And I'll let you know as well how you can get in touch with me and get the recordings of the rest of the readings. But let's see if we can get some value from today to start off with. Okay, here we go. Just quickly do one thing. There we go. Okay. Choose heroes, the power of myth. When I was a kid, I greatly admired Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Yogi Berra. They were my heroes, and I wanted to be just like them. I treasured their baseball cards. I knew their stats, the RBIs, the ERAs. I have no idea what RBIs and ERAs are. I think one of them is returning average or batting averages. Their batting averages. That's okay. Not important for the finance section. How much they got paid and how they come up from minor leagues. As a 9-year-old kid, when I stepped up to bat or played first base or catcher, I wasn't me. I pretended I was a famous baseball player. It's one of the most powerful ways we learn, and we often lose that as adults. I still do it. We lose our heroes. Today, I watch young kids playing baseball near my home. On the court, they're not little Johnny. They're pretending to be their favorite basketball hero. Copying or emulating heroes is true power learning. I have new heroes as I grow older. I have golf heroes, and I copy their swings, and I do my best to read everything I can about them. I also have heroes such as Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, George Soros, and Jim Rogers. I know their stats just like I knew the ERAs and RBIs of my childhood baseball heroes. I follow what Warren Buffett invests in, and I read anything I can about his point of view on the market and how he chooses stocks. And I read about Donald Trump, trying to find out how he negotiates and puts these deals together. Just as not me when I was up to bat. When I'm in the market or I'm negotiating a deal, I'm subconsciously acting with the bravado and confidence of Trump. Or when analyzing a trend, I look at it as though Warren Buffett were doing it. By having heroes, we tap into a tremendous source of raw genius. But heroes do more than simply inspire us. Heroes make things look easy. Making it look easy convinces us to want to be just like them. If they can do it, so can I. When it comes to investing, too many people make it sound hard. Instead, find heroes who make it look easy. That was a very short one today. But what I would like to say about that is that this is absolutely true. So when we pretend to be somebody else, there is something that connects inside of us that allows us to be a little bit more like that person. It allows us to forget who we are and allows us to act with a different kind of confidence and a different kind of swagger, a different kind of everything that we would need in order to be able to be a little bit more like them. So if you're able to keep pretending just like when you were a child, it makes it a lot easier. So if you struggle to do that, and if you have become very adult, then it becomes very difficult to do. I used to, and you'll know if you've read a book called Think and Grow Rich, I used to have conversations with people that I admired a lot. So I'd have Robert Kiyosaki, I'd have Richard Branson, I'd have a number of different people. And I would have conversations with them. And I would ask them questions. And the interesting thing I always found was that they would give me answers that were different to what I would have thought myself. So if I asked them how I was supposed to put a certain deal together, I already had an idea of how I was going to do it, but that was my way. That was my not so successful, I haven't really achieved that much way of doing things. It was the way that I've always done it, kind of thing. And since I hadn't had that much success at that time, I was still doing things in that kind of a way. But by having this conversation, the answers were different. Now, I don't know if it would be exactly what they would be telling me to do, but because my brain can imagine who they are and what kind of person they are and what kind of personality they have, it gave me different answers. So I'd love for you to give that a go and see what happens for you. So take some time to figure out who your heroes are, what it is that you want to ask them, and see what kind of answers you'd get back. Another powerful exercise, and I've done this when I needed to present, is I would close my eyes and I would imagine that this person that I want to be like is in front of me. And I would then imagine that I shake their hand, have a quick chat to them, and then I get them to turn around and I enter their body from behind. And as I do that, I feel their brain merge with my brain. So yes, I still have access to my thoughts and feelings and everything, but I also have access to their brain. Now, whether it really works or not, or whether it's real or not, is beside the point. The point is that you can get a certain result from doing this exercise, because now you can feel, and it tricks your brain into thinking that you have access to the other person's brain. So you will do things differently to the way that you've done them before. And it is something that I would highly recommend you do, and something that I'd love to know what your results are when you give it a go. So I'm going to tell you at the end of this recording how you can get in touch with me, and then you'll be able to let me know what your experiences are with this exercise. So if you lack a little bit of confidence, or if you struggle to make good decisions, or if you procrastinate, or if you do various other things, this is just one technique. There are many other techniques that you can use. But start having conversations with people that you admire. First of all, you need to obviously know who these people are, who you admire, and why you admire them. And even if you're not able to meet them in real life, read up on them, because that will help your brain to be able to understand who they are, what their personality is, what they've achieved, how they've achieved it. And there is also a theory about connectedness, how humans are all connected. So if I read up about this person, then my brain is going to be able to tap into and understand them, because we are connected. We are one person. We are all one planet, which is one person. I know we're going a little bit deep into the woo-woo, rah-rah kind of area, but I would highly recommend you do this. Read up on them, figure out who they are, read up on them, and then start asking them questions, and imagine that you enter their body, especially if you're about to do something, if you're about to go into a business meeting, if you're about to do something, deciding which stocks to buy, evaluating properties, starting a business, hiring staff, firing staff, all of these different things. Take your time to enter their body and see what happens. And you might notice a slight change in what you do. And you'll go from the things that you've always done, the things that haven't gotten you the results necessarily, to perhaps starting to do things differently. And it might not immediately be the thing that gets you amazing results, but it might start to get you to be able to get into the habit of doing things slightly differently. I was thinking of maybe reading the next section, but we'll leave that for tomorrow, because I ended up going and giving a little bit more commentary than I thought. So I would love to know what your experience is with this. This is a very, very powerful exercise that I have used for many years and haven't been using as much lately. So I'm glad that I got the reminder to be able to think of that one. So I'm going to also do this exercise, and I'd love to know what you think. So get in touch and let me know. Bigo, I will follow everybody at the end of this. However, Bigo is very spammy, so it's difficult to find the people who really want to reach out and get in touch with me. So feel free to reach out on Instagram. You can find me at business_team_6_official. And I would love to hear from you. And I really appreciate your being here and reaching out to me and getting in touch on Instagram. Send me a direct message and let me know how you go with that exercise, whether you've given it a go, what the results are, how you feel. I would really love to know. And I hope that it brings you some really amazing successes. So you can also see what I'm up to on Instagram. And we've talked about it many times in different chapters of the book. If you're interested in cash flow and you would like to join my cash flow club and play the online version or play a in-person version, then let me know and I'll get my VA to send you the details around those. And if you are enjoying these videos and if you'd like to see more Rich Dad Poor Dad videos with my commentary and my ideas, then you can go to the YouTube channel, which is The Passive Cash Flow Club, and you can find us there as well. Make sure you hit subscribe because we are answering your questions there as well. So we can get you to send us out your questions around finance and investing to my Instagram. And then if we choose one of those questions, we will answer it and make a video and publish it there. So if you hit subscribe, you'll get access to that immediately because you'll be notified. So I am very thankful for you being here. I am looking forward to hearing from many of you. So don't be shy, reach out, and I will get back to you. And if you'd like to know about cash flow, I'll get my VA, my virtual assistant, to send you details around that. And I would love to know, absolutely love to know how you go if you implement the strategy from today into your day. And I'm very excited about hearing from you with regards to this exercise. But now I'm going to leave you to have a great day. Get some really good things done towards your goals. Take small little steps and you will eventually get there. Have an amazing day and recharge those batteries over the weekend. And I'll see you all for another reading on Monday at 8 a.m. And thanks again for joining.